So Dave, we're into this section now where we're talking to our partners about how we can support the channel. I'm really pleased to say that we've been joined for this session by Andy Brown.
Yeah.
So,
Thanks, Andy.
Andy is our Technical Director for TD SYNNEX, Advanced Solutions UK and I. Thanks ever so much for joining us.
It's a pleasure. Thanks for inviting me.
How was your journey down here today? Nice and straightforward?
Long-winded train, but that aside, it was very effective. Got down here just in time.
Good. So, and Matt, thanks ever so much for joining us again.
Thanks for having me.
So we've been working really closely together, about 18 months or so now. We've been working collectively alongside NVIDIA.
And HPE.
And HPE. So we've been looking at developing collateral, information, tools, communities that enable channel partners that are working with us today, maybe on HPE. Or working with us in other vendor areas, but aren't working with us around AI for HPE today, to engage with us and making it as simple as possible.
Well, essentially, we've been trying to just demystify a little bit, haven't we? A combination of education, enablement, working very closely with your team, with the pre-sales team, and making sure that they've been skilled up so they understand the starter kits and can scale and talk about them. And then we've had some great events.
We have. So we run our Accelerate programme.
Yep.
The Accelerate programme is for our channel partners to take advantage of. And what we try and do is we take all the value within HPE and TD SYNNEX and we wrap it up to try and make it really, really simple for them to navigate and to make best use of all of the great resources that we've got available for them. So we've developed our AI page.
So Trusted Advisor?
Exactly, yeah, on Trusted Advisor. And that... on there, you've got more information around HPE, NVIDIA, the certified starter kits information. So it's all on there, ready for partners to go on.
And clips like this.
And clips
obviously.
Like this.
We'll be adding the content. Keep watching.
Exactly. So we've hosted some roundtables for our exec community. So Matt, you've been part of some of those roundtables. We've done a couple now.
We have, yes. Very successful.
The community's growing. And as we've been learning, it's not just one partner that can necessarily deliver a whole solution. It's a team sport.
Definitely.
So I think you've spoken to quite a number of different partners during those events and shared a lot of the content that you've been working on collaboratively with NVIDIA, and we've been joined by NVIDIA at those events as well.
Yeah, very much so. I think we've had a whole variety of content that we've covered in terms of some of the thought leadership pieces, as well as some practical advice about how to engage with customers, how to spot opportunities, how to capitalise on the massive opportunity that we see in the AI space. So definitely, thoroughly enjoyed participating in those events. Looking forward to doing some more over the coming weeks and months. And
a big mix of partners as well.
Yeah.
I recall for the last two, we've had SPs there, we've had partners who are just starting to embrace it. And look at it, we've got some that are a little bit more mature, are already doing AI. But I think there's an opportunity, like you say, team AI, I think that's to coin your phrase. Yes. It's like pulling together the various elements. So we're here to help, essentially.
And we've actually used it as a really good opportunity to solicit some feedback from our channel partners and understanding exactly what they might need from us, entering into this journey or making the right partnerships for them as an organisation, partner to partner, and also looking at ISV partnerships as well, where we can actually bridge the gaps as solutions aggregators, both HPE working with NVIDIA but extended out to TD SYNNEX as well in our solutions aggregation model. We've got a wealth of experience in terms of the technical community as well, Andy. I don't know if you want to share.
Probably a good idea. I could see a link coming in there to Andy.
Good segue. I think just to touch on that partner ecosystem bit, we see that in a lot of areas at the moment, not just within AI. There's a lot more appetite, I think, within the partner community to engage together to build solutions. You've got those different routes to market and different profile of partners. We've seen a lot of uptake on that partner ecosystem stuff throughout the communities within Advanced Solutions. So I think if I think about the ways in which we're making investments, I think for something like AI, it's really important as a distributor to make early investments, because the channel partners, more traditional channel partners, for example, can't always make those really early investments. So the onus is on distribution to do that. So think about what we've done with our technical engagement continuum strategy. is a lot of close work internally within the technical community to engage with the data analytics, IoT and AI practice within TD SYNNEX. So we're creating collaborative solutions within our Business Solution Centre resource in Bracknell and available virtually to showcase the kind of technologies that we're pulling together with partners like HPE, with NVIDIA. You've talked about that early investment in technical resource. So we're trying to kind of pollinate that, cross-pollinate that kind of information and experience and learning throughout the technical organisation. That's really well supported internally within TD SYNNEX through a GSS programme where they're launching AI fundamentals.
So what's GSS?
So that's our Global Specialised Skills Programme, and it's at the moment an internal initiative to kind of start to seed that understanding around those technologies that our partners are starting to want to uptake within the organisation. So you as a TD SYNNEX employee can work within the learning portal within Workday to start to develop your own understanding and capabilities around the AI fundamentals practice, and then aimed at my team, some more in-depth stuff around AI technical competencies, which again, our partners get really good use of.
And on that, you talk about, we've got specialisations that sit across our business. So, you spoke about the analytics and data and AI practice or IoT practice. And then we've got the HPE business unit working as very specialised business units, business areas, multiple vendors that sit across them, but actually working really collaboratively between the two. I think that's, as a big organisation that we are as TD SYNNEX, that solutions aggregation approach and being able to pull those solutions together. We talked earlier about, at the edge, camera vision solutions that would require hardware and also, the infrastructure, the software that sits across the business, and actually pulling all of that together for our partners. But there's obviously another gap, to fill around professional services. Some partners that will be working with us today, will play in some of the spaces and be able to provide competencies and professional services with elements of
like
the solution.
Workshops, scoping workshops.
Yeah, precisely. So I wondered, Matt, is there anything that HPE can do in terms of supporting the channel? If they're just putting their foot in for the first time around AI, or if they need additional resource?
Yeah, definitely. So HPE services, we do a whole variety of capability in the AI space, right the way through from initial engagements with customers, around projects, around strategy. We have data science capabilities who can help actually build models for customers. We've got a whole variety of capability and capacity around ensuring that we build our ML ops for customers, which means that they're putting in place the right kind of tools that allow them to go from initial ideas of AI right the way through into model serving, model deployment. We've got the training wrapped around that as well, and as well the pre-sales and support that they can get, thought leadership. We work hugely collaboratively with TD SYNNEX on how we can help, our broad collection of partners have the skills they need and confidence that they've got the right kind of capability to fulfill against their commitments to customers.
Is there anything you'd add on that in terms of the professional services element, Andy?
I think for me, it's Matt's covered it there. It's the collaborative piece. So you've got the vendor investments, HP investments, working with NVIDIA in the capabilities that Matt's covered. But then we're an extension of that. So we're also investing within our teams to broaden their skills and their understanding. And then the two come together, I think, to give our partners a really good, both broad, but then deeply specialised engagement to allow them to compete for those opportunities in the AI space, where without that, joint support from the vendor and the distributor, they wouldn't ordinarily be able to do it. So TD SYNNEX, for example, are a long-standing partner-ready services qualified organisation. So we've got a depth of skill within the professional services engineering team to deliver projects, and that's another example, I suppose, of where we're looking to make early investments. So as we start to see more demand come through from the channel, we'll start to invest in, incremental capabilities within that team to supplement what HP and Matt's teams can do. So I think it's a really good collective, collaborative approach.
And we're on a lot of, sorry Dave, we're on some of the programmes with HPE. You've got some of the team, the HPE team, on some of the worldwide programmes around AI now, which is really, really positive in being on the forefront of supporting customers and partners alike.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think we've got trusted advisor, we've got pre-sale support, we've got the enhancements within the organisation, we've got some brilliant engagement across NVIDIA and HPE, and investment support to do events like this.
So how would you, if you get a partner, you want to engage with TD SYNNEX, you have, for instance, an opportunity you would like to talk to us about, what's the best way you would suggest we do that?
Contact myself or Lynette, go through to HPE sales or your contacts. We've got support into NVIDIA, support into HPE where we need it, support from Andy's team from a pre-sales point of view, and we'll look to embrace, to bring them on board within one of those programs that suits where they're at on their journey, and then look to grow together and be successful.
I would say, obviously, from a business development perspective, under the Accelerate programme as well, we are starting to run some immersive sales and pre-sales workshops. So we've got one coming up at the end of 2023, which we'll be hosting in the CIC in London at HPE. But that will be an immersive workshop that talks around the new release of the solutions from Discover, which are the HPE and NVIDIA certified solutions, and it will have sales and pre-sales tracks that will enable our partners to feel comfortable and confident in going and having those conversations.
Yeah, well, those partners come on the journey with us, come and speak to us, come and ask for some help. We've got the resource, we've got the tools, and we can give the training.
Any questions, then, if we send the information through to either Dave, myself, or hpaccelerate@tdsynnex.com, we'll come back and answer those questions.
That'd be great. And thank you both for your time.
Thank you.
Welcome, thank you.